Okay, everyone, welcome to another episode of A&T Talk podcast. As you can see, we're both here, the A and the T for the first time. Yes. So we're doing, like I said, Survivor Series predictions. As you can see, we got a video right with us. We're going to let that play. You know, we're eating. You can go ahead. Just so you can guys can see some of this good Thanksgiving dinner we have, Mm. It's hey, still good. Anyway, mm, told you. But yeah, we're gonna let it play, and give our viewpoints on it as well. This is from Wrestle Talk. Definitely go over there, support them. Definitely support us as well. We're gonna go ahead, jump into this, and try to just run right straight through this as much as they do.
Yeah, again, we'll support them too.
Yeah, definitely.
So they can't sue us for using their video.
Yeah, of course.
Wrestle Talk! It's time for our WWE Survivor Series War Games 2024 predictions. I'm Luca and DAD. This is Ollie Davis. Welcome to Wrestle Talk. Please do press subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below with what you think is going to happen at this year's Survivor Series, which, now, I think I'm more excited about the New Day episode of Raw.
Oh my God, yes.
That comes 2 days later.
That's not to do down Survivor Series War Games. Really excited for that.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Speaking of that,
in terms of WWE as a whole, that is the thing I'm most excited for at the moment.
Back or something.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing. I know they're trying to set up this as a New Day.
If he don't come back, we're gonna get a definite answer if he coming back. Period
or not. Yeah. Because it's kind of crazy to break him up and bring him back if he can. Come on, away from the thing cold still.
Huh?
Thing cold still.
I don't know. That Microwave ain't stupid.
Oh no, Microwave about to warm back up.
But yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know they're probably having a whole. I don't know if the whole show's probably dedicated to them or they're having segments.
Probably a segment.
Or segments.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully that'll be like, hey, we get information about if our boy coming back, if he not, if they really breaking up. What's really going to happen?
I'm going to just up later. Get full. Yeah. I definitely am.
This time I ain't going full.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's the only thing I want to say about the New Day thing.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear that too. Because I want to know if my boy coming back or will we get any update. Which I think we probably get an update.
Definitely update. Because it hadn't had anything has happened to him yet. There's still hope for Big E. And let me tell you, there's going to be a pop once he comes out.
And I appreciate all that he accomplished in his short but mighty career.
Excuse me. Definitely, because he could be really just wanting to retire right now. He could be actually able to wrestle.
We could have actually lost him, so.
Exactly. And, he could be actually like, well, I could wrestle, but
I know
I enjoyed my time off and want to keep it going, right?
The other thing we heard, he was doing those regenerated cell things like Edge, Saraya, aka Paige, and
Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson all did to help their next situations.
And that
and all of those wrestlers that we mentioned had different variations of serious neck injuries.
That doesn't mean that it guaranteed to work.
Right.
But yeah, let's go ahead. Let this play a bit.
So, sidebar on that.
Yeah.
But that shows how much I'm excited for, because this following that Friday SmackDown,
Oh yeah.
with the Punk reveal, my interest in that match shot up to untold levels.
I hope you can see that in honor of Punk's anniversary of coming back at last year's Survivor Series War Games, right at the end of the show, I'm wearing his official T-shirt from that debut.
Yeah, I remember he's
his
wore bacon
merchandise.
gas
Yeah,
t-shirt.
him and Bryan Danielson got the same supplier.
But I think he did it as a Bryan Danielson nod.
Do you actually?
I do, yeah. He's that sort of guy. But let's talk about what everyone is talking about when it comes to Survivor Series 2024. The match that everyone is most excited for,
Wrestle League.
is LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Why is everyone spiraling?
Nope. No. You do not get that opportunity.
I mean, yes, it was no real deal. But hold up, before Sensei went out, wasn't he attacking LA Knight though?
Not really.
From
Not really. But he did once attack LA Knight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought he had a little beef with LA Knight before he went out. Or am I thinking of somebody else? I don't know.
He did have beef with LA Knight beforehand.
Championship.
So yes.
But also Wrestle
but
League.
also-
But yes. What are you thinking for that one? Mine to be Shinsuke Nakamura's first match actually in the ring back. Because this match has been set up literally with Shinsuke attacking him.
I want to say Shinsuke.
Yep. And like I said on the podcast, this is gonna be up on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
I say Shinsuke, but more likely LA Knight.
Yep. The Not So Common Sense podcast, by the way. Like I said on there's 3 title matches. The United States title, the Intercontinental title, and the World title is on the line. I know you're saying, what about WWE?
My hands were good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what about the WWE title be on the line?
Who got the WWE title?
Cody Rhodes. No, that match is not happening. It's going to happen probably at Saturday night's main event.
Hold up, no. I thought hold up. I don't know.
With Kevin Owens.
Right.
Kevin Owens.
I thought that was
But he said Saturday night's main event.
Well, they need something for that show anyway. They need something for that show anyway.
So, yes, what about the WWE title? But so it's pretty much happening, WWE title. And
It'd be bad.
yeah, so those 3. So I'm picking Shinsuke just because I'm like, hopefully you're not setting them up. I mean, I can see LA Knight still having the title because he decided to somehow get disqualified. Maybe, Andrade, either, Carmelo Hayes, Ricardo Del Fantasma, the whole team come out, something happens
Shout
like
out
that.
to AEW right now. They doing something good.
Yeah. But, the whole team comes out and whatnot. Just that, can happen, disqualification,
I don't know.
tomfoolery,
What
something.
match you talking about? Alien Night match?
Yeah, something stupid can happen. That's possible. Stupidity is possible.
It's going to be TNA. TNA.
Shinsuke?
Shinsuke. Yeah, I'm watching TNA on the side.
But, yeah, it was on now and it went off. But, yeah, both Shinsuke.
Also, Wrestle League. You can let me try that again. You can sign up for Wrestle League and compete against us in predictions. If you think we're idiots, talking about, prove us wrong. Sign up for Wrestle League and compete against us and hundreds of other Swamp Nation members in predictions warfare. Not only that, who needs cage match? When you've got Wrestle League, you can go through and you can vote on the matches, give them 5-star rating, and you can see once you submit your scores, how you compare
I'm going to ask you the
everyone
same
else
thing.
who is submitting.
I'm going to do this.
I am currently top of the odds league, 75 points.
Yes.
And I thought, oh wow, I must be quite high up there. There are about 400 people ahead of me.
Yeah, I've not had a good year.
Yes.
I've not had a
I've
good
done
season.
stuff like this.
But anyway,
I've done.
LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
It was-
Of
Who they
course,
picking?
I'm being clear. I did it for comedic purposes.
But yeah,
But this is a match that I have got very little interest in. It feels like it's your Shinsuke Nakamura. And then they know they feud with someone else, they'll be on TV for another
Yeah, triannual.
Fantasy football.
Yeah, he's
Did that before.
I'm glad Nakamura's back, but I feel, this.
Exact same thing. His title defense when those two were involved. Then this one,
That's good.
it was great.
So this needs like filler
You can't get up.
for whatever
on,
United
you being
States
fat?
title plan
No.
Levesque has
Yeah, you
in mind for a bigger show. A
Oh,
bigger
yeah,
show than
definitely.
Survivor Series, you might ask. I guess that's it. I don't see title changes anywhere else.
You're not gonna see
No.
that.
So
You will.
maybe there's the 3 title matches on the card, 2 War Games
There
matches.
you go.
So maybe they do a title change.
I feel Tempest and I were talking about this with Mercedes Monet and the TBS title going into the full year, where I'm not at a position where I'm like, oh, there's no way that LA Knight's not losing. I'm actually at a position where I'm like, I can see LA Knight dropping this belt at some point soon. I just don't know if this is the match to do it in.
It's kind of the Clash of the Castle. Yeah, let's just get the belts off the Powerpuff Girls to misdirect you for the thing later on. You know what? Nakamura.
I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to go with LA Knight.
One's going with
Up next
LA,
for the
one's going with not.
Intercontinental.
That's what we should do.
Well, we both agree that I ain't going with.
Yeah, we.
Go in the next
Oh, they over there.
Right, whole time.
Yeah. So they going. One's going Nakamura, one's going with.
It is Ron Breakker
Knight.
defending against Sheamus.
Yes, this is another one that I was looking at too. That I liked. Sheamus versus
Peanut butter.
Sheamus versus Braun Breaker versus
Sheamus.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Sheamus.
So Ludwig Kaiser
Shut up. Just
should,
go
yeah,
Sheamus.
Sheamus. I don't know.
Just
I
shut
know.
up. Just say Sheamus.
Sheamus, I know. Sheamus. I'm thinking Sheamus as well. You know, the reason why I think Sheamus, even though I know Braun Breaker, you know, just like his umpteenth time having a belt. Squeeze the ice cube in there. You know, umpteenth time having a belt, right? And we don't want to make him look like he a transitional champion, but he don't need the belt for real. Even he said it, like, a lot of people need the belt to make them. He makes the belt. And that's 100% right. He's a freakish athlete.
You only give it to Sheamus so it can close off the whole fact that he never had that belt. That's one belt.
Yeah, that's one belt he never had. He is one belt shy of being a Triple Crown champion. And, well, not a Triple Crown champion, but having all belts. You know, male belts, tag team, United States.
Okay, nobody's a Triple Crown now.
Well, true.
Technically,
but you know how
nobody's a Triple Crown now.
You know how WWE's going to play it off. So
because now
the belts are not really the same belts as they were before.
No, it's not even that. Because now the women have another belt.
Well,
I should say the women are not
now the women aren't officially Triple Crown
no more
because
so whoever was Triple said
for the women that were Triple Crown before.
You're not
longer really Triple Crown for real, but
because
it's definitely they
because I mean at the time, yes, you
Sheamus
were.
and Ludwig Kaiser
If
is
you
at
wanna
the
go
classic
technical,
setup of 2 DQs
you're no
and
longer
singles matches to set up the triple
because-
threat.
How dare you? When
Or
DQs are
belts.
overused by WWE, yes, it's not the most exciting original
put
way
the
to
thing
build a
back the way it
three-way.
It is. Okay, come
No,
on.
it's the only way he builds 3 ways. It's either that or tournament matches.
Oh, did you say tournament?
Why do you say tournament?
Oh my
Why
god.
do you say tournament?
But I'm into this.
Me too.
I don't
Me
care
not.
if it's DQ things. I think DQ things worked well here. You can't control them. It's like the Braun Strowman
So
from
let me
Ring
be-
Division.
There you
Being
go.
glib, I'm
Very
massively into
Christmas.
this
There you
because
go.
like I'm super enjoying Braun Breaker. You know, that sort of dip, notwithstanding where he just lost the belt for a brief
Yeah,
period of
that's-
time.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding,
Speed through. They
I'm
talk
really enjoying his like time in
True.
the sort of IC division.
I said
When he
one
won the
day,
belt, I was the
then,
one who was like, let's build the meaty division now. Let's build the heavyweight championship. We do have
Yes. Let's go ahead and get to that. Here
So
we
what is
go.
ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity.
Nope. Y'all try to squeeze a commercial in. That's not going to work. Nope.
I'm going with Gunther.
I'm doing the same thing for Gunther and Damian Priest. I do know that because this is the one I didn't really like. It's because Damian Priest is being pushed pretty hard here in this one. There you guys go, so you guys can see it. Damian Priest is being pushed pretty hard here, making him look pretty good just for you to do the same thing that you're going to do all the time with Gunther and have him win. You know, Gunther is acting all timid, shy, not talking to him, not opening his mouth when he's around him.
Gunther letting him play himself.
You know, attacking him and Damian getting the upper hand multiple times. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to do, but it's just not working. You know, not for me. I see Gunther winning this, keeping the belt all the day.
defending against Damian Priest. I think since this match was announced, you and I have been pretty similar on this, which
All right,
side
let's
of
go.
things. But they also more or less confirmed it on this episode of Raw. But if you don't want the SmackDown spoilers, you can close your ears for the next section or just use the timestamps to skip ahead. But it is Team Baddie of Liv.
All right. So now we have the Women's Survivor Series. I know, like I said on the podcast, Not So Common Sense podcast, and Not So Common Sense podcast. Yes, I've said it multiple times so people can hear it and probably go look at it finally when they do look at this here.
Oh,
You have the Women's World Champion, the Women's WWE Champion, the Women's Money in the
you got
Bank.
all the gold on one team.
Not all, because half of the gold is on Bianca Belair, the Women's Tag Team Champions. Half of the Women's Tag Team
I'm
Champions.
talking about basically all the major belts.
Right, you got the major ones on the women's side, all on the heels. So I know it looks kind of weird when you look at it like, is that what I really see? Is that really what I see? Because what I see is that all the important singles gold is on one side, while the women's half of the women's tag champions is on the other. But yes, I'm still going to go with Bianca Belair and her side winning. You know,
You a Brie, so it's like, but that's okay.
I know. I mean, you got 3 people that can take up the whole goddamn other side. Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Bayley. And that takes up whatever the hell Liv Morgan got on her team. This is Raquel Rodriguez's like first match in reality, pretty much. But she's a jobber. Right? You got the Poison Pixie, what's her name?
Candice
LeRae on there as well, and Nia Jax and Liv Morgan. Round out their side. And then you got Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Bayley on their side. I know you're saying, wait, Trey, come on, you see the other two. They ain't not even there for real. They sitting out there eating hot dogs. Dead ass. They don't have to come in the ring. The 3 of them will take on the whole 5 and still win. Let's be real. All the gold is on one side, all the talent is on the other. And when it comes to gold and talent, when they both separated, I'm going with talent. The talent is going to win. And no, this doesn't mean 100% that oh, here comes the cash in with,
I don't even think she's gonna be
Tiffany
able to do it.
Stratton. It's possible. It's WWE. It's possible she could bring the briefcase in the ring with her. Maybe someone comes out, toss the briefcase into the ring type of gimmick. It's possible, but not likely. Let's be real, not likely. More than likely, she's going to carry this briefcase to WrestleMania because everybody wants to try to reduplicate what Seth Rollins did.
The cash in of the century.
The heights of the century, coming in, running down there. Danny about to pass out, cashing in, and win the championship. He tried to reduplicate that, but truth be told, that was Vince McMahon organically telling Seth Rollins tonight is the night. You're cashing it in. By the way, you do not have to cash in on WrestleMania. You do not have to cash in on the Raw after WrestleMania. You got all the way until the end of Money in the Bank. Until the next person comes out with a briefcase. Literally. So technically, what can happen is the person with the briefcase can wait always till Money in the Bank, cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, and then before the night is even over, the new winner of that briefcase can cash in on them. Dead ass. But yeah. Anywho, we going with the women. The faces on this side. I'm going for both of them anyway, though, for real. But hey. Let's go to the men's War Games. Let's see, they're going to play some games and actually have a...
On Raw to get out of the way because Rhea Ripley's
Whatever way you look at it, the odds spell disaster for Liv Morgan, don't they?
I am going for Team Good Guy to win.
Yeah, I'm going for Team Good Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting then, because that does take us to our main event, which is Bloodline 2000 of Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga.
Well, technically it is when this 2.0. But I'm going with the original Bloodline OTC to win this one because, let's be real, the new Bloodline won the first, little get-together. This time I'm believing that the original Bloodline won. You want to carry this on probably until WrestleMania. The original Bloodline has to win here, or there's really no rhyme or reason for them to carry this shit on. Dead ass. It's different when you're dealing with heels. I know people talk about Seth Rollins and what he did with Cody Rhodes.
I'm going with CM Punk.
Yeah, the original Bloodline.
I'm going with CM Punk.
So,
I'm just going with CM Punk.
I see a lot that can happen here.
First of all, you still got that whole thing out with Seth Rollins coming and interfering.
Mm-hmm. I was literally about to get to that.
Because of
Bronson Reed.
Hey, get that for that fool.
What? That? Yeah. Because I was about to say the same thing. You gotta remember you have, Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed's little, rivalry going on. This happened in between that, by the way. Seth Rollins beat Bronson Reed for the first time, but Bronson Reed got up bleeding still and got up after all those curve songs like a monster and was like, yeah. And they was like, you want to run it back, you can run it back. And then all of a sudden, it's as if they just said, oh, yeah, forget about all that. Let's move on to the Bloodline. You're not going to run it back? It's a one and done? I doubt that. So it's possible that either Bronson Reed can be taken out while he's trying to come into the ring by Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins can literally jump into the cage. I mean, hey, also, I doubt he's the type of character to do that. I mean, he ain't Mark Henry, who actually broke a, bicycle chain. That was so he can get into that cage match. That was real, by the way. I seen it live. That whip. When he actually broke it and yoinked it off. But, yeah. Or he can attack him backstage, having him not be able to compete in the match and giving the, advantage to the OTC. Because we know that, things going to happen. Something has to happen with that because who's going to, for real, are you really going to say that Seth Rollins is not going to do anything and just let Bronson Reed just walk about at that whole feud and it was a one and done? That's possible. It is possible. WWE can do that. But I can still see shenanigans happen. Not much shenanigans on the side of, Roman Reigns. Yes, I do know people are saying Paul Heyman could turn change size. He was legitimately put through a table. The Rock can show up. He did do a side. He did do a finger hand gesture. Gang signs to Roman Reigns type of thing. Whatever the hell that was,
Offside.
Hand just like a referee in football.
Offside.
Offside, incomplete, Macarena type shit. I don't know. The Rock just wanted to get a pop, man. He knows to show the fuck up, he gets it anyway. Well, hell, do like the Miz. Just perpetrate the Rock. And that's good enough to get a pop anyway. You have the music come out there and you just look like him. But still, I just think that shenanigans can happen here and more shenanigans can happen on the side of Solo Sikoa. Definitely will help lead to a, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa only match. Maybe make it Bloodline rules. Now the original Bloodline can come out and interfere. They did it with Cody Rhodes type of thing. And this is the time period where it should happen anyway. They did it also with, if I remember, I think it was Jey Uso. Right? When Roman had it on with Jey Uso, like, all right, let's go. And Jimmy come out, type of thing. So it's possible that you can have shenanigans happen leading to Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania.
Oh, go put that bag out there.
You don't have to do it right now.
Dave's actually back in the hole. That way you can get it.
They'll get it once you put it out there. We don't have to run up there and do it.
Why you do it now?
No. But they're not going to get it over because he's vacuuming. It doesn't matter.
Yes, you would.
No.
Yes.
They'll come back and see it. There's going to be, they ain't going to sit there all day and all night.
Yes, they will.
No, you won't.
Yes, they will.
No, you won't. I know. I've been a janitor.
They're going to let sit there all day long.
Yeah. They got 8 hours. It's probably for 8 hours. He ain't going home until damn near midnight. But yeah, anyway, we both picked the original Bloodline. Let's go through, turn the volume down on that. Let's go through.
I'm going to go sleep.
And state all of our actual picks. All right, LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura. We both picked Shinsuke Nakamura. Right? Sheamus, Braun Breaker, and Ludwig Kaiser. We picked
Ludwig Kaiser.
We both picked Sheamus, right?
No. Sheamus.
Yeah, because I picked him. I don't know about you.
I say Sheamus.
Oh, okay.
Mayo.
Damian Priest versus Gunther. We picking Gunther. We ain't falling for this bullshit that you're trying to do with this man.
But I do know
You picked the good guys in both the women and men's.
The faces.
No, you don't.
The faces.
Yeah, put the faces in both of the actual,
Cheese on crackers.
There you go.
Cheese on crackers.
Pick the good guys for both of the war games. The good girls and good guys. So, we're going to come back on after it's done, give the review as well. We're going to do it on the phone, a.k.a. the actual podcast, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That's the Not So Common Sense podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we come up here and do it as well. Just so you guys can see it. You know.
About to go watch SmackDown.
Exactly. All right, guys. This is where we're going to end the podcast. Later.